They took something from her without asking. They used it to change medicine forever. It saved millions of lives. But she never knew, and her family found out years later. Her name was Henrietta Lacks, and what happened to her still raises questions today. In 1951, in Baltimore, Maryland, Henrietta was just 31 years old, a mother of 5. She wasn't a scientist. She wasn't famous. She was simply a woman trying to take care of her family. But something was wrong. She felt pain. And soon, she received a diagnosis that would change everything. Doctors discovered a tumor, aggressive, fast-growing. They began treatment immediately. But during one of her procedures, something happened. Without telling her, without asking, doctors took a sample of her cells. At the time, this wasn't unusual. Patients weren't asked. Consent wasn't required. And Henrietta never knew. And that would only be the beginning. But what they found inside those cells was unlike anything they had ever seen. Her cells didn't die. They didn't stop growing. They kept multiplying over and over and over again. For the first time in history, scientists had found immortal human cells. They named them HeLa cells, using the first letters of her name, as if that small gesture was enough. Those cells changed everything. They helped defeat polio. They made new treatments possible. They allowed scientists to understand diseases in ways never imagined. And they reached places no human body ever had, even space. Henrietta's cells became one of the most important tools in the history of medicine, used in labs across every continent, studied, replicated, sold. But the woman behind them was never told. Years passed. Her cells were everywhere. Companies profited. Science moved forward. And her family was left in the dark. Until one day, decades later, they found out. Not from a doctor. Not from a hospital. From strangers. Imagine that moment, sitting down and learning the truth that a part of your mother is still alive in laboratories across the world, that her cells have been bought and sold while your family struggled to afford healthcare. No warning, no permission, no compensation, no recognition, just silence. For years, that's what the Lacks family lived with. And they fought for acknowledgement, for dignity, for the right to have her name mean something beyond a 2-letter code on a test tube. Henrietta Lacks changed the course of medicine. Her cells are still alive today, still multiplying, still being used in research around the world. But she never knew. She never saw the impact she had. She never had the chance to decide. But today, you know her name. And maybe that changes something. Because behind every scientific breakthrough, there is a human life. And some of those lives were never protected. If stories like this matter, there are many more that history almost erased.